Well, y'all, we have time for just one more segment. It is time for our Jam of the Week.
Oh, I'm so excited.
And today we are taking a walk down that long dirt road into Bro Countryville.
No.
With Florida Georgia Line.
Why are all the comments for these songs so fucking sincere?
Well, I don't know about these.
God.
It's FGL.
Yeah, well, this is not just FGL. This is FGL featuring Luke Bryan.
Yeah.
And the song is called
Bryan.
This Is How We Roll.
Yeah.
And this video features the Nitro Circus crew doing flips on their motorbikes.
Yeah, those people. Yeah, I know that Nitro Circus. Why do I know that name? Yep.
So we do have a lot of motorbiking involved in the comments here. I don't know if this is a song that people know. I was at Cracker Barrel and I saw this at the gift shop. They were selling this CD and I was like, oh yeah, because we've talked about Luke Bryan and Florida Georgia Line in the past, but I figure it's time to revisit with the supergroup. But yeah, let's get down to these comments here. First up, Project 79 from 7 years ago. Don't call me a bitch, Tristan. I'll have the cops at your doorstep. Okay.
Moving on.
I don't know who Tristan is. That's not
It's not a white people. You guys are great.
Thank you.
Like I really do, like when you're rednecks, you're great. When you're liberal, you're great. All of it is great. Because like everything is hilarious.
Everything.
I love that's not a reply to anything. That's just a free floating. That's a free one for you, Tristan. Eat shit.
Damn it, I forgot to send this as a text message.
Right?
I just posted it on YouTube.
I'm not going to take it down.
This is yeah. The year is 2015. We're in the future. But yeah, this next one I love this name. Game Rage Mom from 7 years ago.
Is she a gamer or her kid's a gamer?
I think she's a mom that's mad about the video game she plays. If I had to venture a guess.
Is it Game Rage or is it Gamer Age?
It's 3 words.
Okay.
Game Rage Mom from 7 years ago. The only thing I like about this song, and the only reason that I added it to any of my playlists, is because of Luke Bryan. The Florida Georgia Line guys look like a bad mix of the worst parts of my ex-husband, that ugly-ass motherfucker. Which I love.
Oh, man.
I love that.
So sincere.
Sincere, petty.
She was mad.
It's
That's
personal. It's
so
petty.
fucking funny.
And if-
Super specific.
That ugly motherfucker. That's so...
And if you've ever seen the Florida Georgia Line guys, that means that she was married to a guy who models for Affliction. Like they are like Affliction cowboys, basically.
Oh, God.
I kind of like Luke Bryan. I only know him from American Idol, but I'm like, it's adorable.
Yeah, he seems fine.
He seems fine.
What's his big single?
Well, I'll tell you the one that we talked about on here. He has a song that literally dropped in March of 2020 called One Margarita. That is like a total Buffett ripoff that he was thinking like, oh man, this is going to be the hit of the
Tour
summer.
on this
Summer 2020, baby. And then
I'm going to drink margaritas and
then,
sing this song.
But what was funny was people were like mad at him as if he had written the song like, hey, there's going to be a pandemic where people can't be around each other. I know what I'll do. As if the song wasn't written fucking months earlier. There were people like on Twitter being like, this is so ill-timed.
There were people like big mad about like pop stars releasing albums in like the spring. They're like, wow, way to read a room, Dua Lipa. And
Right.
it's like,
The bullet,
what the fuck are you talking
like the bullet
about?
has been in this gun for months.
Yeah.
This is not.
Also,
yeah.
like, I have a contract to fulfill to my record company, or do you want me to be broke?
Yeah.
He's another one I saw on Kelly and Ryan, and he has wild turkeys that roam into his house sometimes.
He's a normal guy.
He did a fucking remote interview on
Just
the
like
show.
us.
Like,
The celebrities, they're just like us.
and a wild turkey just showed up in this living room while he was doing the interview.
Oh boy.
Shu Lang Lu from 7 years ago. The only thing I like vids from Florida Georgia Line is they always have girls in it. It makes me feel less gay when I'm studying engineering in university.
Man, that always makes me feel so fucking
That's
gay.
a lot to unpack.
I was like, what?
Yeah, man, going to school makes me feel like a fucking faggot. Like, that's
Right.
what?
What else
literally-
could you feel
Guys,
like?
is it gay to study at university?
Yeah, that's what he's like. I'm studying engineering. That's about the gay.
First of all,
That's
you are
as gay
gay
as
because you called it university and not college, you queer.
Yeah.
Are you going to university? Are you going to
Did
university?
he post that from the UK?
Probably.
I
Joe
hope
Joe wakes up
Because if he's
some
posting that
days,
from Florida and or Georgia,
and Joe's like, I don't want to feel gay today.
Yeah.
Okay, what can I listen to?
Oh my
This
God, is
song's
this
back.
me at 13? Please, God, if I could wake up loving pussy, I'd be so nice.
I like this music because the girls. You
And
can't
please
see
let me-
girls anywhere
And the
else.
motorbikes. I like them doing the flippies on the motorbikes.
God, if I could wake up tomorrow and actually think my girlfriend's cute instead of just having her around to keep the ice dancing and clarinet lessons.
James Hayden from 2 years ago. Some songs make me think about the last time that I've been with my cousin because he won't ever come to my house, so I want to beat him up. He will never.
What?
That's how it ends. I mean, he will.
I need a backstory on that comment.
My cousin will not come to my house.
I love a stream
Is
of
this-
consciousness comment.
And I want to
Like,
know, does his cousin not come to his house just like because his cousin is like, I'm not coming over, you come over here? Or does his cousin not come to his house because he's like, you're never coming to my house?
Well, he's saying he's going to hit him. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm going to beat you up. But I was like,
But
I don't
mean, but is
blame
he
him.
gonna beat him up because he never comes
Yeah,
over,
this
or
is-
because
this
he's
is a-
banned him from his house?
just
This is a
Is
these the
vicious
same
cycle.
question?
That's a vicious cycle.
Yeah, I eat because I'm hungry, and I'm hungry because I eat.
Bro from 1 year ago. So you know this is going to be good. Yeah. This is how we roll. Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh no.
Wait, you don't have any more candy? This is how we roll. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse rules. Bro, better than you. Fuck butt, bitch. That's how we roll.
Yep.
I love a drunken Valentine's Day post.
The Valentine's Day there is the keystone holding that arch together
Yeah.
because that explains everything.
It does.
If
See, I don't
Yep.
need any more story for that one.
that wasn't
Happy
there,
Valentine's Day.
we'd just be left wandering. But the fact that he's happy
again.
Hallmark card day, I guess. Fuck butt.
They just give me candy. I just went to go get candy, man, and they're just like, we're out of candy.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
This is after like the women have been kicked out and like Forrest Gump is saying she tasted like cigarettes.
Candy's Valentine's. Just get real quiet when
Yeah.
drunks get like when they know they're being loud and then they get way too quiet.
Lisa Lang from 5 years ago.
The
The one and only. Wow. I like how they all play with their fluffy hair. My husband must have made it here 3 days ago with his fluffy hair, too. He just isn't allowed in the video, but he did make it into Luke's Country Girl Shake It For You video, and I'm glad he did, because the women in that video are actually acting like they have some sense about making the video. Thank God for fluffy hair. It's all it takes to make a video and a comment section that you can understand.
big Gabriel
First of all-
Iglesias fan. She
Yeah.
loves fluffy hair.
First of all, that's not a comment we can understand. Second of all, I feel like she's just humble. She's like trying to low-key humble brag
yeah.
about her husband being
Her
in the
husband's
Luke Bryan
in the
video.
band. Yeah, because I looked this up. I went to this video and I watched the whole goddamn thing, and there appeared to be only one male in the video, and it was Luke Bryan until the very end. And there is a guy playing guitar with some fluffy ass hair, and I'm like, that's the husband.
Yeah.
I'm
She just wanted to humble brag about her husband. Being in the
that's
video.
that's what I think. But she,
I was in a DMX video. You don't see me telling people about it.
Should. That's way more
Yeah, wait,
interesting.
whoa.
say what?
What?
I was in the Party Up video.
What?
Yes.
What? Were you?
Were you one of the
up.
hostages?
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, isn't that a bank robbery?
No, there's a part where it's like it's just a small part where there's like he's in a nightclub and I'm in that scene.
Oh
love that.
Oh, I don't.
Wow,
I'm
that's
old.
fun.
Hell yeah. Marine Sis from 6 years ago. I'm basically country because I grew up listening to country. I have 3 best friends who love country, and 3 of them are all brothers and sisters. One of them was my boyfriend, and their names are Austin, Weston, and Kaylin. I dated Austin, Their dad is so country. When he gets drunk, sometimes it's so funny. And Phil has a truck named Pinky, and Pinky is like a monster truck. Austin, Weston, and Kalen, basically they're the only ones who made me country. If they're like my brothers and sisters, I have had a crush on Austin since 4th grade. I'm in 7th grade now. Austin is too. Me and them are like family, and we always take quizzes on who my future husband will be, and it says best friend. I've been listening to country for a long time now. I even have the accent. All of you have a nice day.
At first I was going to be like, I'm going to look up Austin, Weston, and Caleb.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I could.
Yeah.
That's all I need to find them on the internet.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
now that I know that if they're legit children, I will not.
What was the name of the?
Marine Sis. So this was 6 years ago. So theoretically, this person is 18 or 19 at this
Yeah.
point.
Marine
We gotta
what?
message him.
Yeah, message them. But I
See if this worked out with all
yeah.
How's it going with Austin?
But I do feel like you needed like a flow chart or a family tree to understand
Yeah.
what was happening in that one. This, of course, is Sam's favorite section. This is the hip hop section we call bars. So this person has written some hip hop lyrics inspired by this song.
It probably fits to the rhythm of the song. That's
Maybe.
usually the case with these.
Commando Man from 5 years ago. Yeah, this is how we roll in my El Camino on our way to Taco Belly to buy us some burritos with Cheetos, Fritos, and Doritos. While I'm standing in line, I see my ex-girl, Amigo. She says, I would look hot in a Speedo. I reply, I look better wearing a tuxedo.
Lyrical.
And then I show her my mosquito bite. She thinks it's very neato. And a few hours later, we all go to Litos.
I thought Stephen Sondheim died.
Pizza
Also, the only
pie.
person who can use mosquito in a lyric is Kurt Cobain.
That's true.
This is Eminem's burner account. You can tell.
He says we go to Toledo's.
Sure, it's not Haley's.
Pizza Pio. And now we have no money, so we decide to go to the casino. My best friend Vito is there. He gives me some dough, some cashio to gamble with. Now we have some money.
Make it shit up.
And
They
then,
can switch up the
and
fucking crime.
then we go to Home Depot.
Nice.
That's the bars. That's
Jesus
Bitten by
Christ.
mosquitoes when I'm in Home Depot, eating on some Fritos,
I'm
Doritos,
gonna throw the word
Tostitos.
orange in there just to fuck them all up.
Orange.
couple more here. Ribs 06 from 7 years ago.
I like that.
That's what my dad calls me. I'm tired of Luke Bryan. He's a liar. He don't hunt. He don't do shit except collect a check from all of us listening to his music and that someone else wrote for him. Florida Georgia Line is the same damn way. They aren't country. If they were, they would speak of God and God's word all
There we
the
go.
time. Instead, they want to talk about getting girls all the time, which is fine as long as them girls you get turn into your wives or wife. And then,
Wives.
but then,
Guy hasn't had sex in a long
Well,
time.
Jehovah Witness section.
but then something magical happened, something I've never seen, and we've been doing this a long ass time. A rare mea culpa. So there's that comment posted, and then a couple hours later, he comes back. I have to retract my statement I made. I was watching the Outdoor Channel, and I saw Luke Bryan on there, and I don't know why I went on a drunken rant about him. I apologize. That has
Wow.
never happened.
Sorry to the readers of
Yeah.
these comments. If I
Sorry to this man.
To me.
Yeah.
That's just for
Sorry
me.
to the
Sorry to this man.
Also, I can tell you that Luke Bryan is hunting wild turkeys on his property because they come into his house on a regular basis.
That's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
That's so
Like
fucking
on Live
funny.
with Kelly and Ryan, and it's just like, oh God, one's here now. And then he like took his computer and panned it over, and there was a wild turkey in his living room that had clearly come in from his French doors on his patio.
Roderick Atkinson from 7 years ago. I wrecked on my motorcycle once, and I didn't know who anyone was.
What? Whoa.
Probably get that checked out. That's
And I immediately ran to an Apple store and got on YouTube and left this comment.
I still don't know who anyone is. Can you help me? Please help. I'm bleeding from my head.
That's a cry for help.
I don't know where I am.
That reminds me of the time that I saw the dude behind me at CVS who was treating his own gunshot wound.
Oh my God.
Holy shit.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
What? Where was that? Is the CVS here?
It was CVS here in LA. It was the CVS on Laurel Canyon up at Ventura. And I was like in line, like just buying like random, like coming back from the store type stuff.
And then the guy from No Country for Old Men walks in.
And then this guy, like, he had, like, I saw when I walked in and I had gone to the, like, medical section where, like, because I was buying some Band-Aids too.
Yeah,
Like, there was blood over there and I was like, oh, that's interesting. And then I, like, bought, like, other stuff, like beef jerky and all that. And then I got up to the counter and, like,
Sorry, I'm
right
sorry.
behind me was a dude who was, like, holding his side. There was blood gushing out of his sweater.
Jesus.
And me and the
Whoa.
cashier could both, like, I looked because she was, like, frozen. And I was like, hello.
Holy
And then
shit.
I looked and, like, I saw, and I was like, he is treating his own gunshot.
Holy fuck.
Can we just unpack that? You're in a CVS, you see blood in an aisle, and your first thought is interesting. Let me go get jerky.
Oh, yeah, 'cause, I mean, it's like Laurel Canyon and Ventura. Anything can happen on that corner.
Oh, yeah. They're wild over there.
It's like a sort of a no man.
the Wild West of Studio
there's
City.
Like, it's like, there's another like CVS directly across the street for no reason.
Classically, the Heim girls grew up in the unpredictable Studio City.
And there's that
I know exactly what you're
Kinko's that
talking-
regularly houses homeless people right there.
Yeah.
So it's like the FedEx store.
The last Kinko's on Earth.
It was like a Kinko's and then now it's the FedEx store. But
You
it
need
still
to
has
write
the,
that
like-
screenplay, The Last Kinko's on Earth. That's
And finally,
okay.
Clyde Bird from 10 months ago. Jessica Jordan Bird, you see now. Y'all know for real that she is mine and I'm hers. Not Tiffany Johnson, and that's facts. I shot guns. I live. My God, let's go down the road. And me and Brady, we did it all the way to New York, down to Virginia. Yes, hometown. Clyde Bird. Yes. How we go to Fayette County, Tennessee. Yes. Black Chevy, 86 box truck Chevy. Now we all got home. I made sure of it because everyone got drunk and I made sure we all got home. Right? Chris, Shane, Billy Jake. Yes. Shake Thompson, Fergie. Yes. Alan. Yes. Whoever we all jumped in, the black Chevy. I made sure all hot hoes. Clyde, Edward, Bird, I think that's him. Eddie, did I make sure we got high? We flew fast, Chris. Johnny whooped my ass, but nobody else could. Well, one time, because I stalled out on Warren Road, I rode four-wheelers and jumped that bitch. Yes, fast as hell. The cops took away my four-wheeler. They knew it would kill the king. Now I see why. Do you see why Fayette County, Tennessee Sheriff's Department? I love you guys.
Okay, everyone
Oh,
you
so this from
mentioned.
heaven?
That's
I was-
poetry.
I was going to
Poetry.
say this is either from Beyond the Grave or every single person he mentioned is dead and he is the last surviving member of this friend
was
group.
transcribed from a Ouija board. Yes.
Oh my God! Can
Yes.
you imagine? Like,
It is definitely one of those two things. He's dead, or everybody who
Everyone's
knows is dead.
dead.
Also, he
he's the
definitely
last one.
We're
Also,
all
he
dead.
definitely cheated on Jessica.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's too insistent that Tiffany was not.
Tiffany is nuts.
Not the one. That's fact.
No, because
may have
she's
made
dead
out.
too.
I did not.
Everyone. When I said
Tiffany
everyone,
after I was with Jessica,
I mean everyone in that story except for him is dead.
Yeah.
Every single person,
including Jessica
including Jessica.
and Tiffany.
He is talking about his devotion to his dead wife
Yeah,
and not his dead girlfriend.
yeah.
And that is Florida Georgia Line featuring Luke Bryan.
Good God.
This is how we roll with dead people through a
Good
Ouija board.
Lord.
I always wonder if the artists ever read the YouTube comments.
Oh, well, they certainly get a lot of people addressing them directly, like, hey, Luke Bryan, if you ever read this, I need you to come back to
But not like
Davenport.
those type of comments. That's boring.
Yeah.
That's typical soccer shit. I'm talking about like that.
I
Like
would love
Clyde.
to know, like, do they ever self-analyze? Like, what is it about me that is inspiring this? What is it about
Why did Clyde feel the need?
what I am putting out in the world has brought this back to me?
Yeah.
I don't know.